How is PropStream this bad? Welcome back, my name is Alex Beltran, I talk real estate, and if you watch real estate YouTube, you know that there are a lot of knuckleheads out there praising PropStream like it is the holy grail of finding real estate deals. Well, today I want to talk about why I hate PropStream and why I'm seriously considering canceling my account and switching over to something like a DealMachine. However, I'm no plebe, and my mom always taught me that if I'm going to talk badly about something, either one, I keep my mouth shut, which, looking at the duration of this video, I clearly don't keep my mouth shut. Or two, I have to say 5 positive things for every one thing that I hate. So, this one's to you, Mom. Now, just so you know a little bit about my situation, I am a realtor and I do have full access to the MLS, which actually brings me to the first positive because I do the majority of my work on PropStream, and I use the MLS more so to confirm what is going on PropStream. But the majority of my work really is done on PropStream, and I give them lots of kudos for that. Now, PropStream is a little bit of a learning curve because the verbiage is a little bit different than what the MLS uses, but once you get past that learning curve, it's actually way more enjoyable than the MLS. And there's a lot more information on PropStream at your fingertips. On the MLS, it is a nightmare to even get like loan information on a particular property, let alone give you like preliminary values or even rental values. The MLS sucks for rentals. And look, don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you to simply rely on the numbers on PropStream. You should always do your due diligence, but at a glance, pretty highly accurate. Number 2, the support. Not only do they have classes on how to use PropStream, they also have a lot of classes on the real estate industry as a whole, which is something that the local MLS board really lacks at. Don't get me wrong, they have a lot of continued education classes because we have to take these classes in order to keep our license, but if you're a realtor and you've ever taken these classes, they go off the rails very quickly because dumbass realtors, like myself, start asking irrelevant questions. One minute we're talking about finances, the next minute we're talking about, I don't know, space chimps. Yeah, I don't know how we made that leap either. You and I, we're both lost right now. I don't know how we got here. Anyway, let's get back on topic. But on PropStream, a lot of their classes are just straight to the point. It's pretty awesome. I highly recommend their creative financing class. Just saying, it's a very important topic, especially given the state of the market right now. You'll thank me later. Number 3, there is way more information on PropStream. Don't get me wrong, the MLS is very accurate, and the agent notes behind the scenes, very valuable. But the MLS is regional and has no information on for sale by owners. In case you don't know, PropStream covers the entire US, so if you're a buyer in California and want to get information on a property in Florida, you can absolutely do so. Whereas the MLS only covers a particular region. If you want information on other properties in a different region, you have to join that local MLS board, and it gets very expensive very quickly. I mean, yes, you can use the RPR app, but it's still lacking in a lot of detail, and it's kind of crappy to navigate. And also, for sale by owners are not allowed on the MLS because they're not part of the board, so there's literally zero information about them. You know how weird it is when a client calls you and says, hey, I saw for sale by owner, can I get more information on that house? And you as a realtor have to respond like, I'll have to call you back. I need to get more information on that property. Like, why do they need it? Why would buyers need us if they can't get the information that they want instantly? Chances are they can probably go on Zillow and find more information on that property before we can. Why do buyers need realtors? I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but you get what I mean, right? Anyway, let's reel it back to the whole PropStream thing. On PropStream, along with all of that more information, there's more things that you can do. You can start skip tracing, you can send out mailers, something that the MLS simply does not do. At least the MLSs that I've used. Like I said, every MLS is regional, so there may be a difference between them all, but I've used the MLS in the greater Los Angeles area and the MLS in the greater Omaha area. They really don't have any of the features that PropStream offers. Number 4, their app is sick, son. Like, once you get past like all their verbiage and you figure out how to use the app, it becomes very seamless and intuitive. All you have to do, like you know, that drive for dollars or whatever the hell they call it, where you basically just drive around and look at different properties. You place your parameters on the app and it literally does all the hard work for you. You're just kind of following whatever the map tells you, and it really cuts down on just aimlessly driving around different neighborhoods. It is freaking fantastic. And the even better thing about it is that instantaneously you can just start firing off mailers or whatever you have to do on the app. It's not like before where you used to write it down, get yourself a nice little list, head back to the office, and then place it on a stack of papers of other properties that you're gonna get to, and then it gets lost in that shuffle and you never really get around to it. The fact that it is just very easy to do everything that you need to do. Number 5, a lot of people use it. The fact that you don't need any special credentials, you don't need to be a realtor. Anybody can purchase PropStream. You know how awesome it is when someone that doesn't have access to the MLS can pull up pretty much the same information as you can? Easy freaking peasy. It's so amazing. All right. Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Yeah, I've done my good deed. It is now time for me to talk massive shit about PropStream and the reason why I'm seriously considering switching over to DealMachine. And it is because of their app. I know I praised their app a moment ago, saying that it is a great app, but I hate the fact that the app does not stay logged in. You know how infuriating it is. It's already bad enough that like I drive past for sale by owners and their signs are like meant for ants. And I have to like swing back around and I think that I'm gonna get the address and all that stuff, and then I look at the address and I find the address, and then I get onto PropStream and then I realize my freaking passcode. All right, this sucks. The fact that I can't just open up the app and it fires up and it, you know, allows me to do what I have to do. It's already bad enough that I have to stop and turn around so many times whenever I see a property that's worth taking a look at. If PropStream can fix that, it will be literally like the perfect app. Until then, this really gets on my nerves, and I'm not kidding when I say I'm really thinking of switching over to DealMachine, which is a far inferior program. But at least when you click on their app, it keeps you logged in. Come on, PropStream, what are you thinking? Anyway, let me know if you're a PropStream user, thinking about becoming a PropStream user, what features you love, what features you freaking hate. Till then, catch you next week. Peace.